Boko. Thank you so much for making time to be with us.
Thank you.
Yes, they're talking about Xenilla. Xenilla, I mean, it's a movie about two women, that's Xena and Lila, who have to surpass sexual harassment, family pressure to make it in the film industry. Am I right?
Very correct.
Before we even begin, I want to get this out of the way, yeah? Nataka kujua, because most of the guys, we see movie ikiselectiwa, it bids the awards, eh? Now, who's supposed to receive the award? The producer, the director, or the actors?
For me, it depends who is receiving the award. If, for example, it's the best actor or actress, I guess I'm not the right person to receive it. It's the person who did that work who's supposed to receive it.
No, the general one.
The general one?
Yes, it was shortlisted, and it won the award for the best movie of best series.
Well, I guess I can go for it.
And it be the actors, because the faces who sold. What do you think, Rebecca?
I think as much as we are acting and bringing out the best as actresses and actors, but we also have a team behind us that has spearheaded and propelled us to the level that we are. And that is the producer, I think.
The producer.
So if it's for the whole film, maybe the producer will be the right person to pick the award.
Yeah.
You have an award for us?
Maybe. Just stick around and know. Anyway, now let's begin to, at this point, at this juncture. I would like to know, why did you pursue film in school?
Personally, film began some years ago, 2012, when I did my first film. And it won in the second Slam Film Festival. Yeah, congratulations. So that, thank you. That made me want to pursue more. That's when I started to do the degree. And now I'm almost finishing it. I'm so happy. And I'll pursue even beyond this.
Why did you study film, not something else?
I did film because when I was in high school, I guess, I used to love anything related to acting, although I'm not an actress per se. I love adjudicating stuff. So with time, I saw the interest is growing bigger and bigger. And I said, I'll not just stay there and wait for it to just pass me by. So I decided to let me do film because I know I love it. It's in me. I've seen people do it and excel in it. So I delved into it.
Nice. Mr. Carlos, all the way from Nigeria, thank you so much for making time to be in Kenya. You told me it's been 2 years since you're here, and you're keeping up and learning some Sheng language here. Yes. That's so much of you, and we appreciate you. Now, I want to know what are some of the roadblocks that you have counted in this journey of yours as an actor?
Okay, if you can know, Nigeria has been, we talk about movie, so we've been there for long. So it's one of the I can say one of the best things that every youth in Nigeria dreams to be, either a musician or a movie actor. So I've derived joy right from long time. I've seen more legends acting, but actually when I came to Kenya, I got admission to study mass communication. But when I look at Kenyan, like in particular, and I believe that Kenya needs some people to make a change. So now I choose different direction to pursue a film. So far so good. I'm doing good, and I'm very happy to work with Kenyans, especially the Xenilla film. It has been very nice and handsome. So we're just trying our best for now.
For now.
Yes.
For now. Now for you, the lady, understand. There's just something about you that makes me want to laugh. How you approach the set and how you are. You're just an interesting person. But that aside, what are some of the achievements that you've made as an actor here?
Specifically in Xenilla or in...
No, in general.
In general. Where do I start from? Way back or when I'm in school now?
When you took it professionally.
Okay. I would say I started taking it professionally when I joined Kenyatta University, the film school. And through Kenyatta University, the degree that I'm partaking, then I've taken up several productions. I have featured in several other productions apart from Xenilla. And I would say that, for instance, there's another production called My Last Goodbye, where I also featured as the main character. And through that, My Last Goodbye, I received an award as the best.
Congratulations.
Thank you. As the best female actress through Kenyatta University Culture Week Festival. Yeah, that is in 2016.
Nice achievements you've made.
Yeah, and many other achievements. For instance, I have gotten to meet other people who are in the same industry. I've also broadened my networks and my connections in the industry. Experience also, we say it's the best teacher, right?
Yes.
So I've gained experience through working with several people from different backgrounds, different beliefs. You get to know how to work with different people. For instance, my brother from Nigeria, you know, as much as you may have issues maybe with people, but when it comes now to the production and making it successful, you have to lower your ego or put down your differences and learn how to work together. So I've not only achieved as in line with my career, but also as a person, I have grown to learn so many things in this industry.
That's so smart. That's so smart.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about Xenilla, the two women, Xena and Lila. What's the nature of the movie? Is it a sad story, a happy story?
It begins as a sad story before it gets to the happy part, because these are people who are trying to make it. You know, when you struggle, you are not happy at the moment. Yeah. You hope for the best. So Xena is here trying to balance between her life, her family, how she's able to succeed, how she's able to feed even the family, how she can make her name in the film industry. And Lila is here as a student pursuing film and trying to ensure that at least I'm getting to the limelight. And all these challenges that they're facing is not making them feel good. But with time, when the two meet, they see the limelight, they're able to now work together and encourage one another. So with time, it gets sweeter, or let me say happier.
Okay, I'll be getting back to you and you'll be answering where the idea came from, the whole story. But for right now, guys, I want you to watch the trailer so you get a glimpse of what I'm talking about. Watch the trailer, enjoy.
This is Africa.
So?
How do you think other ladies make it on top? That not submitting.
I'd rather choke on failure than breathe on your so-called success.
Oh, really?
But you know how talented I am. I want to be here. I want to do what comes naturally from within me.
You know me. I'm a man of dead chances.
Thank you.
Mommy, why every day is daddy, daddy, daddy?
I promise, next time I'll be there, don't worry.
I don't want you, I don't want daddy.
Wait, Tumaini.
You're not in the mood. Very soon you'll be kicked out of this house if something is not done.
But I thought you of all people would understand that film is a long-term business venture. You cannot expect me to be bringing in returns when we are still shooting.
It's always me understanding you there. What of the depths we're in?
I just want to keep this
Leave her alone!
going to look at him. How am I going to look at male directors and just not think of what he did to me?
We can find another way out.
I have nothing to hold on to.
Sweetie.
My dignity is
No,
gone. Everything
baby, no.
is
No.
Yes, an awesome job you guys are doing. Now, I wanted to know how the idea came about and why sexual harassment, why family pressure. What did you try to send out as a message?
In fact, the idea came this year when I was sitting with actually Xena, the main character, and we were just discussing what are some of the things that happen in the film industry that maybe have not yet been highlighted. And we discovered, yes, people don't talk mostly about the challenges that women face before and behind the camera. And so that idea just came up, and we looked at even what is around us, some of our lecturers. We were planning to interview some of them and figure out, and the good thing is that majority of them talked about some things that, okay, maybe we didn't highlight all of them that they face. So we decided to put that in our film. Forgotten the other question.
You actually really answered the better part of it. Now, Let me engage Victor here. Looks a little bit silent. As an actor, now you have to embrace some new characters. We have seen you are supposed to portray the rapist character. Is this something you've ever done it before, or how do you cope up with it?
No, not really. And as an actor or an actress, so you should be ready at all times to engage yourself in any role being given. So I love acting. So I don't care in any role being given to me. I just want to pass a message to the people out there to notice what is going on in the movie industry. So it's not that I love doing it. I've never done it before. But this is my job. So just like what you're doing right now is what you love doing.
Yes.
So this is what I love doing. So I don't regret ever doing it or what. No.
Yeah.
I love acting, and the acting is in me. So my colleague here she also enjoyed it. It was a very nice ride.
She seems to differ something.
I totally differ. I actually had a problem with that scene, that specific scene. Me having to act being sexually harassed actually in that manner wasn't a cup of coffee for real.
Okay, how do you balance it from the real life, normal life? You know, people saying it, some people might think even maybe you're raped. How do you balance that from the real life? Like, you're acting and now you have to play that emotion, think about that emotion, even cry while doing it. How do you balance between the two?
Honestly, when you choose acting as a career, you have to be ready, like he has highlighted. You have to be ready for anything. As much as it was hard for me to take up that role, I mean that scene, specific scene, I love the role of Lila, but I had a problem with that specific scene, the rape scene, because I felt, okay, personally, as Becky, I wouldn't want to do such a thing. I wouldn't be comfortable. I have never thought of such a thing. But now as Lila, I'm required to go through that. So what we do as actors is you shed off being you. Like I take out Becky, I put her somewhere. Then I take Lila and I take her thoughts, I take her way of life, her character, her speech, her everything, her experiences in life, her background. Then I internalize to become Lila and forget completely about Becky.
Yeah.
And then so that I can be able to bring out Lila as a character to the best that is expected. So that is exactly what I had to do. Yeah, and about bringing out the emotions, you've asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes. It's hard actually having to put yourself to think of things that will make you cry, or actually putting yourself in that position where you have to feel what that character is supposed to feel and bringing out that character or that emotion.
Yeah.
But I would say if it's in you, you will actually
come out.
Yeah.
Like my colleague Mike says, kazi ni kazi. That's what we believe in a circuit here.
Yes.
Amajito, kazi ni kazi. Okay, now to you. I just wanted, maybe, can you share some of the best moments that you went through or experienced while making this film?
Well, let me start with the bad one. One of the worst challenge that I faced as a producer is the main actor who was actually to play Jamie backed down. Backed down the last day before the shoot, like at 12 noon in the morning, that one. So I had to look for a cast at that moment, at one, calling people, will you please do this role? Will you please do this role? I felt heartbroken at some point, but I said, we have to do this thing. We cannot stop. Dealing with a cast of 50 people, it wasn't that easy. Just trying to create a schedule for them and making sure that all of them come on set and ensuring that everything works well. It was a bit challenging, but it was success. The best moments were when sometimes people made mistakes, those behind the scenes, and you laugh a bit. Sometimes when you accomplished everything, maybe the day has gone well, you have ensured that everything has run well. So relax and say, day well done. Of course, there are those times we'll go until 2 a.m., from 7 to 2 a.m. non-stop. It was crazy, but we made it.
Now tell us some of the good things, maybe even the characters that portrayed, some of the best moments you enjoyed.
For me, the best moments were during the first few days of the shoot, whereby, in as much as things were a bit slow kidogo, but we caught up and were able to shoot. Just meeting new people, meeting Carlos actually, meeting other cast that I've never met before. That was amazing for me. And just the fact that we got the locations we wanted, although others we didn't get, but the fact that at least people were there, the roles that were given out were well executed, the fact that we even had our project supervisor, Madam Susan, Dr. Susan, she was able to work with us. Any questions we had, she will help us, and we're able to make it. For me, that was just the best thing.
Okay. Now, it's fun to get to know about the story now. Let's talk about, I understand it was premiered yesterday on 29th. Have you had some of the reviews from people?
Yeah. First of all, before she answers, maybe I also gave out questionnaires during the premiere, whereby people were filling in the things, and I got also good comments from the lecturer herself and from the people that I had invited and others who came. They're like, big up, this is nice. I want to even act in another film that you're making. I want to see more of this. I want to see even others that you've done before. And I was happy when I had that. In fact, the whole theater was full of people during that time, and they're like, amazing.
Yeah. Becky, tell us something. Maybe on the reviews.
She has answered.
Oh, she's answered everything.
She has actually answered, because we received positive feedback on everything. Let me speak for my part.
Yeah.
I received positive feedback, me bringing out the role of Lila. And yeah, basically I received a good feedback. Yeah.
Okay. Now, as we wind up, you said in the beginning you've pursued it professionally in school. Do you believe it's essential for one to go to school to become a successful filmmaker or actor?
I personally believe, yes, you should. Because if I'd not gone to school, I could not have gotten the network that I have right now. I could not have known a lot of things. Because I cannot just say I sit down there and I'm like, oh, maybe through apprenticeship I might learn something. But no, school is good. Go get the knowledge. Go get to know people. Go out there. Market yourself.
Okay.
But learn it from school first.
Awesome. You seem to differ with what you're saying. Do you believe school is essential?
Okay, when we talk about academic, it's very important for academic, like for every individual. Just like what my producer have said, that's this is possession of the story. Like a lot of people out there, they have the potential to become actors and actresses, but they believe that maybe they didn't go to school, they can't be choosing. That is a lie. You see, what you can do is in you, and it is in you. Everybody was born with talent and gift. What you have is what you have.
Yes.
And it can never change in you. So acting is what people just portrayed. From just like, I don't know how to put it, just people just portray that acting joy of, and you can do it. Just like, for example, people who can sing, if you have the voice, you can.
You believe in yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So acting is not about going to school. Just like even last week, I was talking to some of people in my classmates. I've gone for audition whereby somebody went to university, you have A. But when they went for audition, they were asking her, what is the experience? It's not about A. I want to know where have you worked before? She has never. So it's not about going to school. You can go to school and have A. And when you're given the script to portray that image and put in reality, you can't, because it's not in you.
Okay, let's not open a big discussion about it. Let's find about this, and I appreciate you guys for making time to be there. So, guys, I'll let you, I don't know what you decide, if school is essential for acting and filmmaking, but as we wind up, can you tell our fans back at home where they can watch this video, where they can get it?
At the moment, you can get the trailer first on Facebook, called Xenilla. The page is called Xenilla. You can go and get it. We are not planning to upload it currently on YouTube or anything, because you have to license it first and all that procedures. But you can see me and you'll watch it.
Okay, there you have it. The movie is called Xenilla, from Zena and Lila, and those were the beautiful people behind the movie, and the producer to the actors, from the guy from Nigeria. I hope you'll enjoy it, as they've said. Now stick to more entertainment from Digitalk. Please send in your request to Digitalk, and also the SMSs, which is 22162, begin the word circuit. Do you really want me to do the audio dance? Let me know, yes or no. We'll